This letter is a true warning from God's holy angels to you, my dear child. But they realize that you are not watching the videos like you used to, and that you are no longer listening to the messages of the angels, God, and Jesus Christ. Listen and watch the messages that have been brought to you, my friends. We are doing this for you. Heaven is watching you, and something alarming has come to light. This threat is closer than you think, and you are in danger. This threat is connected to your neighbor who is secretly observing and plotting around you. The angels are there to keep you safe, but they also have a message for you that you need to take seriously immediately. Time is of the essence, and this message is critical. You must act now because it is very important for your safety and your health. Ignoring the fact that God has chosen this time to reveal the truth can have serious consequences. The word from above is unmistakable. Your neighbor, whom you may trust or see frequently, is a potential threat. This individual has malicious purpose toward you, according to the angels. Now, these intentions are at a turning point. Due to envy, greed, or malice, your neighbor has been working against you. Maybe you've seen odd behavior, little occurrences, or uneasy emotions that you weren't quite sure how to describe. Little things that didn't look right may have caught your attention, but now they pose a severe hazard. The light is shining in your yard as you stand there, yet there are shadows behind you. I ask you that your help is very important for us, and I pray to God and Jesus for every support. So you can sign up on the Join button and send a super thanks up to $20. You should be aware that not everyone who smiles at you is doing it with good intentions, according to the angels. You may have heard your intuition whispering to you, but now is the moment to pay close attention. Your neighbor has ulterior intentions. Friendly gestures or informal conversations might be a front for something far more sinister. This individual has been observing your every action and researching you. They are aware of your routine, weaknesses, and life. God is cautioning you to pay attention to the indications that are directly in front of you. You need to exercise caution since this neighbor may have malicious intent. There is a conspiracy against you. It has been simmering for a while. Although the angels have been keeping watch over you, this neighbor's ambitions are getting close to a perilous point. Their jealousy or animosity toward you has developed into something darker. These days, it manifests in ways that can jeopardize your safety and tranquility. This threat is spiritual as well as physical. This neighbor is being used by the adversary to attack you in an attempt to cause injury, confusion, and terror. But keep in mind that you are not alone yourself. You are surrounded by God's heavenly protection. You must, however, exercise caution and pay attention to your surroundings. This is not a casual warning. Such messages are only sent by God when His children are in immediate danger. Heaven has been watching you carefully, and now is your chance to act. This is a spiritual conflict, not merely a neighborhood argument, and how you handle this pressing message will determine how protected you are. The 21st of October is a significant turning point. Around this period, the angels have indicated that a significant event is imminent. It can be a last act of treachery, a confrontation, or an intensification of your neighbor's schemes. You have to be prepared. God is giving you an opportunity to intervene before things get out of hand. Ignoring this warning might lead to the threat becoming out of hand. Although God is watching over you, He is also urging you to do something in the physical world to keep yourself safe. The opposition thrives on secrecy and darkness, yet their schemes crumble when exposed. The angels are telling you this information now so that you may take precautions for the safety of both you and the people you care about. God is calling you to a period of introspection and intense prayer. You must pray for discernment, for God's direction, and for the bravery to confront this circumstance head-on. This is a spiritual war as much as a physical one. Pray that your neighbor is not being used by any evil or deceptive spirit.
In order to make informed decisions, ask God to completely disclose the truth. Picture yourself with a flashlight in a pitch-black room. When you switch it on, the darkness disappears. The corners are now visible. God wants you to do this. He wants to guide you through this challenging scenario and reveal the hidden threats. His light enables you to see the truth and make safe choices. You can't remain inactive now that you know the truth. The angels are by your side, ready to help you when God calls you to action. Here's what you need to do to defend yourself and eliminate the threat in your immediate vicinity. First, ask God to keep your family and house safe. Declare aloud the promises of shelter and sanctuary found in Psalm 91. Request that God send His angels to protect you at every turn. Ask the Holy Spirit to give you any information you need to know about this circumstance. As you go, immerse yourself in Jesus' blood and ask for His divine insight. Keep in mind that God is not requesting that you physically confront your neighbor. Rather, He desires for you to possess spiritual wisdom. Remain vigilant and pay great attention to your surroundings. Watch what you disclose and how you communicate with this individual. Protect yourself right once if you see any indications of harassment or physical threat. This might entail calling the police or establishing boundaries. Instead of acting out of fear, the angels are advising you to behave wisely. Have faith in your intuition. Pay attention to your inner voice if something doesn't seem right. You have the ability to keep your loved ones and yourself safe. Build a shield of prayer and watchfulness. Put a peaceful vibe about your house. Pray for God's love and light to permeate every space. This prevents the enemy's intentions from succeeding. Take the initiative. Keep a record of any questionable actions you observe. Note down any instances that worry you. This keeps you alert and can be used as proof if you need to take additional action. Maintain your relationship with God. Read the Bible frequently and reflect on its promises, so that you can withstand any negativity that may come up. Fill your heart with His truth. Your greatest allies are God, the angels, and your faith. You are not fighting this battle alone. By doing these actions, you are regaining your calm and strength in addition to defending yourself. Remain resilient, remain vigilant, and have faith that God is leading you at every turn. There are tangible measures you may take to guarantee your safety in addition to spiritual protection. Start by altering your daily schedule. Think about changing things up if you often follow the same routine or walk the same way every day. Making this small adjustment will help you remain ahead of the game and make it more difficult for malicious people to guess where you'll go. Next, make sure your house is secure. Verify that all of your windows and doors are locked. Think about adding motion lights or security cameras to your home. These tools can provide you with peace of mind and serve as a powerful barrier against unwanted attention. Regardless matter whether they are neighbors, relatives, or friends, be careful who you allow into your personal space. Have faith in your intuition. It's acceptable to establish limits with someone if they make you uncomfortable or feel strange. You are not required to divulge every detail of your life. You can stay secure by protecting your personal information. The angels tell you to watch out. Be mindful of your surroundings. Keep an eye out for anything odd or out of place. Believe your gut if anything appears off or strange. Take immediate action, such as contacting someone for assistance or relocating to a safer area. First and foremost, you must be safe. Ask for insight in prayer. Ask God to reveal the actual motives of your neighbor. Ask for clarification if their actions have left you feeling perplexed or uncertain. Even if the truth is difficult to accept, you must be receptive to it because God will disclose it to you. Keep in mind that this is a part of a greater spiritual conflict and is not only about what your neighbor did. Keep in mind that the enemy is attempting to do you pain and division. God is more powerful than the enemy's scheme. The angels are battling for you, and you are protected by God. Don't give up. Be in the company of people who are encouraging and supportive. Talk to family members or close friends about your worries. Allow them to join you in prayer and support. By working together, you may surround yourself with a shield of support that will make it much more difficult for the opponent to penetrate. Fear is one of the enemy's main tools. Fear seeks to obstruct the light of joy and optimism in your life, much like a black cloud. It is not the enemy's intention for you to feel helpless and isolated. God is with you at all times. This crucial lesson, that fear has no place in your life, is what the angels want you to grasp. You have not been given a spirit of dread by God. Rather, He has given you strength, love, and mental clarity. 2 Timothy 1:7. Don't allow fear to dictate your decisions or responses. Hold fast to your beliefs. Imagine being unflappable even during the most intense storms, towering tall like a powerful tree. Your prayers are effective instruments. You welcome God's presence into your circumstances when you pray, to break the spiritual powers underlying your neighbor's acts. The angels are asking you to be vigilant in your prayers. Declare that you have won this battle. Knowing that God is already at work on your side, speak words of victory. Imagine that God is protecting you from harm by enveloping you in a protective glow. God has already proclaimed your victory. The angels urge you to keep in mind that you are protected by God no matter what. You will not be defeated by this circumstance. Every day, God is battling for you. Remain steadfast in your beliefs. Have faith that the Lord will protect and defend you. Psalm 28:7. Imagine God in front of you, ready to protect you from any danger like a powerful warrior. God has promised to bless and protect you if you hear this message and act upon it. Your readiness to react now will open the way to favor and divine intervention. If you take this warning seriously, you can anticipate the following. Angels of God will envelop you. Throughout your life, they will protect your family, your house, and you. Imagine them as powerful, gleaming guardians, prepared to keep you safe from anything that would jeopardize your tranquility. Because the Lord is your refuge, no danger will come near you. Psalm 91:10-11. In the Almighty's protection, you will be secure. You can make Jesus Christ happy by throwing a super thanks up to $20 to show your benevolence to Jesus. Imagine yourself safe and secure, encased in a warm and cozy blanket. According to Isaiah 54:17, no weapon created against you will succeed. This implies that any bad schemes or deeds directed against you will not succeed. God will reveal your neighbor's true motivations. It will reveal what has been concealed in the shadows. You will be able to view what has been going on behind the scenes for the first time. Imagine a brilliant light illuminating shadowy areas, exposing what was before concealed. The plots of the adversary will be destroyed by God. As a result, you won't have to worry about your neighbor's destructive behavior, and their plots will fail. God will restore your life and grant you serenity once this danger has gone. You'll be free of doubt and dread. Rather, you will experience a calmness that is akin to a cool breeze on a hot day. You will experience peace from the Lord that is beyond comprehension. Philippians 4:7. Your heart and mind will be filled with this tranquility, which will make you feel safe and assured. A fresh season of blessings and security will be experienced by you. Picture a lovely garden with colorful flowers and delightful fragrances growing all around you. You'll realize that God has saved you from danger and put you on a joyful and prosperous road. This word is directly from God's heart, my beloved child, and He wants you to listen carefully. It's critical that you take action right now to ensure your safety. God is urging you to pray, ask for His guidance, and take the appropriate precautions. Think of the angels around you. They are powerful and radiant, ready to help you get through this trying moment. You feel reassured and comforted by their presence. Keep in mind that you are not fighting this battle alone. Have faith in the Lord because He is your refuge, your protector, and your shield. Imagine that He is in front of you, preventing any harm from reaching you. You won't be hurt because God's protection is like a strong wall that encloses your life and keeps threats out. Experience the tranquility that comes from knowing He is keeping an eye on you. Don't disregard this message. Take immediate action. Take the necessary actions to protect yourself. Now is the time to show courage. Pray to God. He hears you and wants to help you, so ask for guidance and clarification. Believe that God is arranging everything for your benefit as you go forward. Spread the word as widely as possible. I'm grateful for your unwavering support and presence during our search for love. Amen. You have the option to donate up to $20 to express your support. The important thing is to listen to the other part of the message. God has a compelling message for you that demands your attention. They have leaked your private conversations. The revelation will astound you. Rather than a random act or an accident, this was a calculated act planned by a person you strongly believe in, someone who has been hiding in plain sight in your life. You could never have guessed how evil their intentions would be. Doesn't this betrayal affect you deeply? Your personal conversations and intimate moments with someone you thought was your friend were misquoted, taken out of context, and used to incite others against you. But why? Why would a trustworthy person go to such lengths? Today, God is removing the curtain to expose the reality of their behavior. For the message to be claimed, type, "I receive clarity." I ask you that your help is very important for us, and I pray to God and Jesus for every support. So you can sign up on the Join button and send a super thanks up to $20. Imagine that the individual who is disclosing your personal talks has known you for years. They have pretended to be concerned about your welfare while listening to your worries, aspirations, and hardships. Actually, they have been gathering this data in anticipation of the ideal moment to turn it against you. They despise the advantages in your life that they lack and are jealous of your success. They think they can replace you by damaging your reputation, and that somehow ruining yours would improve theirs. What they fail to realize, though, is that God has already seen their intentions and is ahead of them. The message for today is a prophecy, not only a warning. The person who deceived you believes they are winning, but in reality, they are preparing for a fall so severe that they will be shocked. In order to claim the message, type, "I claim protection." This is not your typical betrayal. Rather, it is a spiritual assault that aims to destroy your mental, emotional, and even spiritual stability. People close to you have been used by the adversary to confuse you, make you doubt yourself, and keep you apart from your network of allies. Your current situation is a direct attack on your spirit rather than merely a social or personal betrayal. The good news is that God has already given you the tools you need to overcome this. It is time for you to take a bold stance and acknowledge that you are protected by God, which is why He is sending you this message today. Those that want you to fail will not succeed in their schemes. The forces that are fighting against you will soon be hushed because God is raising the bar. Click "I break free" to take ownership of the statement. You can make Jesus Christ happy by throwing a super thanks up to $20 to show your benevolence to Jesus. Let's now discuss the reasons behind the leak of your chats. This betrayer wants you to fail, but their motivations are more complex than jealousy. They are afraid of your abilities. They are terrified when they witness your grandeur and the prosperity God has planned for you. They are aware that your ascent will amplify their own shortcomings and fears. They have put a lot of effort into trying to discredit you because of this, but they have undervalued God's influence in your life. God will use what they intended to harm for good. This circumstance is going to be the impetus for your biggest breakthrough, despite their attempts to damage your image. People will understand that the falsehoods spread about you were untrue when they witness how you manage this crisis. In addition to having your name cleaned, you will be promoted to a more powerful position than you have ever had. Input. I rise above to take ownership of the statement. Are you curious as to who is responsible for this? Who is it that is disclosing your personal conversations? It's an unexpected person. They've known you for a long time. They could even be a friend or family member who has supported you through good times and bad. They have covered up their jealousy and resentment with smiles, phony encouragement, and consoling remarks. Today, however, God is declaring that the mask is going to be removed. Get ready. Their real identity will be exposed in the days ahead. Little things like odd responses to your accomplishment or inconsistent conduct will start to catch your attention, and when the truth is revealed, it will be impossible to deny. The catch is that you don't have to face them. God will take care of it. The public will be made aware of this treachery, and they will be held accountable for their acts. For the message to be claimed, type, I see the truth. You can make Jesus Christ happy by throwing a super thanks up to $20 to show your benevolence to Jesus. God's strength is most evident here. The perpetrator of this treachery believes they have taken care of everything. They believe that disclosing your discussions will be the last straw, but they are mistaken. Their whole scheme is going to fall apart. They will not only be exposed, but their attempts to undermine you will fail miserably. Soon, the very people who betrayed you will start to see the truth and turn away from the traitor. They will be isolated as you continue to climb, and the lies they propagate will come back to haunt them. In order to claim the message, type, I claim my victory. There's more, though. Today's lesson from God is not limited to a single betrayal. Someone else has been taking advantage of the disarray in your life and is working in the background. In order to keep you preoccupied with this drama, this individual has been aggressively stoking the fires and advancing the plot. They may even go unnoticed. This someone has been playing both sides, feigning friendship while quietly supporting the one who deceived you. They profit from the mayhem because it gives them more time to pursue their own self-serving goals without your attention. Here's where it becomes potent, though. God is also exposing this individual. It's the end of their time in the shadows. You might be surprised to learn who it is, but don't worry. God is taking them out of your life. God is purging your inner circle of everyone who doesn't have your best interests at heart. This isn't just about exposing one traitor. For the message to be claimed, type, I cast out deception. Your life is about to undergo a significant change as a result of all you've gone through, including this betrayal, the rumors, and the falsehoods. God is making room for new connections, possibilities, and benefits. To create space for the new, the old is being swept away. Although unpleasant, this procedure is essential. Even while it could seem like you're losing people, the things that were preventing you from moving on are what you're really losing. Prepare yourself for a shift. A significant shift is going to occur in your life. The connections that are destined for you will start to blossom, and the ones who misled you will soon be a faint memory. There will soon be new doors that no man can close. You will enter a time of unprecedented peace, wealth, and plenty. The phrase, I step into my season, may be claimed by typing it. God is urging those of you who are concerned about your reputation to let go of that worry. This treachery only causes short-term harm. Actually, the exact thing that they attempted to exploit against you will work to your advantage. In addition to being repaired, your reputation will be improved. The truth will be revealed. Your honesty will be exposed, and the falsehoods that have been propagated about you will be dispelled. This rehabilitation will be both personal and public. Knowing that you weren't fighting this war alone will bring you serenity. Your life will be rebuilt stronger and more wonderful than before, demonstrating that God was with you the entire time. In order to claim the message, type, "I claim restoration." Making room for the proper people was just as important as getting rid of toxic individuals, which is why you felt betrayed. God is bringing new people into your life who will encourage you, help you grow, and help you realize your greatest potential. These individuals will support your spiritual and personal development and are in line with your mission. Even though you might have lost some friends in the process, you will win a lot more in return. People that appreciate your path, cherish you, and want to walk with you as you continue to ascend will come your way. This is already underway and is a part of God's divine design for your life. The statement, "I welcome new connections," may be claimed by typing it. You can make Jesus Christ happy by throwing a super thanks up to $20 to show your benevolence to Jesus. All of this turmoil may be wearing you down, but here's the twist. Things are about to change for the better, and the change will be explosive. The person who planned this treachery, the one who believed they were in control, is going to bear the consequences of their actions. They believed they were untouchable, but God is going to bring them down in unexpected ways. Setting things right is only one aspect of divine justice. Another is using those who dared to touch God's anointed as models. As we speak, their schemes are falling apart, and the mayhem they have wrought for you is going to reverberate tenfold in their life. It will be too late when they are left frantically attempting to clean up the catastrophe they made. Enter, "Justice is mine," to take credit for this innovation. Hold on tight, for there's about to be a shocking turn of events that will leave everyone in your wake speechless. Your greatest triumph is about to emerge from what looked to be your darkest hour. People will speak about this scheme against you for years because it will fail so spectacularly. You will quiet anyone who questioned you and believed the falsehoods, and your name will be cleared once the truth is revealed. This is a total change of fortune, not only a little triumph. The one who attempted to bring you down will bear the dishonor that was intended for you. While you emerge unharmed and triumphant, they will have to face the repercussions of their deeds. Type, "I claim this turnaround," to make sure you keep your word. The worst part of it is that the person who deceived you and believed they could ruin you with no repercussions will soon be pleading for your forgiveness on their knees. They will learn that the harm they inflicted not only wounded you, but also destroyed their own lives. They will turn to you for pity when everything breaks down for them. Things is your chance to demonstrate to them what genuine strength looks like. God is taking care of things, so you don't have to lower yourself to their level. You will have already moved on and be basking in the glory of your restoration when they come to seek for forgiveness. Words cannot express how loud your victory will be. Saying, "I forgive but rise," can help you take control of the situation. There will be an amazing event after the dust settles. Nothing can stop you from entering a new age of success. The last barrier to your breakthrough was this treachery. The opponent hurled everything at you in the hopes that it would shatter you, but instead, it prepared you for a level of success that you had never known. Previously locked doors are ready to open wide. Favor is flowing into your life, connections are being formed, and opportunities are presented to you. God will raise you above everyone's expectations, and those who question you will have to watch. The power and grace of God will soon be demonstrated through your life. Put, "I step into my new season" into your keyboard to welcome the success that lies ahead. When you finish reading this message, remember that we are listening to you today for a reason. God is addressing you personally. He is aware of your suffering, betrayal, and deception, but now He is assuring you that you are worthy of victory. You are entering a period of calm, abundance, and healing. Those who are in abundance have already helped us further by supporting us, and we are grateful. Your prosperity will only be bolstered by the betrayals that have previously caused you pain. No matter what the enemy throws at you, God is with you and has a much greater purpose for your life. Right? I claim victory to commit this message to memory.